Welcome back to Blacks in Motion. Now, like I said, down here in the Lone Star State, we don't have too many shootouts anymore like the Wild West. But instead, we see some of that things played out on the football field. And this past week, the Dallas Cowboys and Houston Texans went at it in the NFL, and they did not disappoint. Look, it was a great game. Literally went down to the last second, which ended in a tie, which called for extra time. That's right, we went into overtime. And at the end of regulation, Dallas could have won, but the kicker, Dan Bailey, missed the field goal. So instead, we go into overtime, and he ultimately kicks a field goal to win the game and win this Texas shootout early in the season. Now, look, we had two great performances by each running back on each respective team. Arian Foster of the Houston Texans ran good, looked like his old self. DeMarco Murray has kept up his dominance as he still leads the league in rushing yards, although he did have a turnover. We got to work on those fumbles, DeMarco. Now, a lot of expectations were not met. I know a lot of people were thinking, especially the Texans fans, were like, oh, we got this in the bag. Y'all quarterback is Tony Romo. He's going to mess up. Yeah, Tony Romo is Tony Romo, but behind that new and improved offensive line, he's looking better. He even got a little lucky with a great pass and catch between him and Dez Bryant. Now, on the other side of the ball with the Houston Texans, we thought that J.J. Watt, J.J. Swat, Mr. Dominant, whatever you want to call him, was going to come in and wreak havoc all game. But he really didn't. You know, he made his presence felt, but it wasn't like he just dominated like the best defensive lineman that he is. So that tended to be a great matchup between those two teams. Now, this is the big question, and I want to hear back from y'all on this seriously. Do y'all think that we will actually see a Super Bowl played with the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans? I tell you what, that would be something great for the Lone Star State. And unlike most of y'all, or should I say I don't know, I know what side I would be on. That's right, I'm a fan of the America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Hopefully they can keep up their good luck so far going this season. They're currently 4-1, and we look for the Houston Texans to continue to make strides and maybe come out at the top of the AFC. Now look, maybe you think there'll never be a Super Bowl between those two teams. Maybe you think that those college ball clubs that lost are dead in the water. Maybe you think they still have a chance. Either way, let me know. Hit me up in my email, cliff@blackvideonews.com. And as always, stay logged on and love us right here at Blacks in Motion.